Well, here we go. I managed to get the whole 2 days into one recording. We leave St Helens, head down through Scamander, past a little township up 4 Mile Creek, set up camp at the Ironhouse Brewery. We witness a couple of blazing sunsets, visit St Mary's and the bakery, and we have a look at the Lagoon Creek campground. Strap in for the latest from the caravan of no regrets. We've just left the Big 4 caravan park in St Helens. As caravan parks go, it wasn't too bad, but holy shit, it'd be difficult to get in and out of in the busy times, especially with bigger gear. Interesting, 2 nights in a row I went to have a shower. The first night I had a cool shower. It definitely wasn't hot and wasn't cold. Last night I tested it before I went back to take a shower, and the water was cold, no hot at all. So not sure what's going on there, if we're saving money and turning hot water off. So we did 3 nights in St Helens, and we're heading off now to the Ironhouse Brewery down at 4 Mile Creek. Not sure we're going far enough each day, or I don't know if we're not going, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out at some stage. We're not at the bottom yet. This would be the view prior to turning off the road of where we're staying. Down the bottom of that road there is the brewery and distillery. Beautiful day, a little bit of wind's picked up. We're sort of camped in there behind those trees, or the other side of those trees, we call it behind. And of course here you can see a very impressive gateway. Cost them some money. Serious money. The White Sands Estate, the Ironhouse Brewery, Distillery and Vineyards. Very good view. Camping area at the Ironhouse Brewery. It's not a bad one. We've actually even got views out to Olex Beach. Not sure how you'd say that. Need to be fully self-contained. There's no power, no water. But yeah, I'll have to think about where this one rates. It's not a bad one. Friday the 18th of August of 2023, we holed up in a free camp down the back of the Ironhouse Brewery. Very good outlook, nice views. Over that way is the brewery, fairly impressive building. Over to the left of the building, rather impressive building back up there. You can see it is the Ironhouse Brewery. Here's some resort style accommodation. It's pretty well thought out. Everyone's got a view from their balcony, no one's blocked out. Of course we've got some more orange lichen on the rocks, small gentle waves, beautiful colour, some white clouds. We'll dine at the brewery tonight. We'll be here tonight and tomorrow night, and we'll see what befalls us on the morrow. Over the other side of that somewhere is St Mary's. Apparently has quite a good bakery. We're the only people from civilization here. Very, very quiet. My type of place. Maybe not everybody's, but certainly mine. Just looking up off the beach out to what's behind us. I like the big white fluffy clouds, to be honest. What a place, what a place. It actually looked like nature might rip a sunset into us, so before dinner we headed back down onto Olex Beach to see what the gods of sun were going to deliver, and this is what we ended up with. We ended up with an interesting dirty orange sunset over Olex Beach, so off to the Ironhouse for dinner. We had these 2 chicken type burgers. Now they looked pretty innocuous, but that orange stuff that is oozing out of the burger was a bit of a hot bastard, and it was a hot bastard that had a delayed kick in effect. I'm not one that enjoys the heat. It burnt my lips for quite a little while, but other than the heat, not too bad. Today, 19th of August 2023, a beautiful day. We have decided to just take a little day drive to St Mary's, and we're currently winding our way through the up section. We're held up by a caravaner. Who would believe that? pretty steep and windy. I still don't think it's as bad as that one from Scottsdale over to Pyongana, or Scottsdale over to St Helens. But there are some very interesting pinch points where you wouldn't want to meet, would you believe, a B-double. Going up and around. We are currently at about 300 metres, which is not as high as the Scottsdale Helensvale climb. Everything presents a different interesting challenge. If you've got something hooked on behind, old grandpa over there up ahead seemed to be a wee smidgen nervous. Today's lunchtime choice, the St Mary's Bakery, St Mary's, Tasmania. A couple of pasties today, came highly recommended. It's going to take something to beat the bread that we bought at St Helens Bakery, and we have topped up with bread from here as well, so we'll see how that goes. Short walk around St Mary's, a couple of stills. I have to admit I'm very concerned by the cupping thing and don't want to have it on my internet search history. Lagoon Beach camping area goes for a fair way. There's quite a few folks spread out. You don't really get a view of the beach, but it's just a bit of a short skip through there to get some sand between your toes. This is just south of where we are at Ironhouse Brewery. Quite a few folks in. We are walking down to the beach from 4 Mile Creek. Little settlement right on the beach, not too far from where we're staying at the Ironhouse Brewery, or the White Sands Estate. Not even sure that we are going to get to the beach here. We might have come the wrong way. No, here we are. Beach. Have a look at that. And just have a look at how many people are here. 0. A lot of these little things. Not sure what's going on, but it's about the third one of them I've seen. I'm not sure people getting in there and lighting a bit of a fire and having a bit of a sleep. Very interesting. This is a tidy place. Very tidy place. You'd be paying some Sydney prices for real estate here. There's a row of houses. We'll have a bit of a look at that in a minute as we walk and record some pretty ordinary video. But I'm not really worried about people viewing it. It's more for a record of what we've done. So there's the houses. Little one street of houses. I don't know, there might be 50 people live here, 100 people. It's sensational. We reckon we could live here. I think it'd be difficult to find somewhere for sale. Good walk to where we're staying. It's just around the corner from there, really. Up over those rocks and then on that little beach we were on yesterday afternoon. Just look at the colour of that water and the sound of the wind. It's a little bit of probably all of almost, the settlement of 4 Mile Creek. We're going to guess that we're on 4 Mile Creek Beach. So the car tells me it's 19 degrees. There is rather a thin breeze. There's a dude out there. He does have a wetsuit on. He was out there with a kid a moment ago and the kid didn't have a wetsuit on. He does have a surfboard. I think he's been very ambitious. He could wait days to get a decent wave here. But people do swim in this cooler weather. Just walking back now through the little settlement of 4 Mile Creek. Quite a nice house with a good outlook there. Looking right out over the beach. Not sure whether they get much easterly winds here. House with grass on the roof. Grass as the roof. An interesting fabulous cloud appeared in the sky as we headed back to camp for the afternoon. Truly was majestic. These little fairy wrens had been flitting around the camp all the time we'd been there, actually, while we were just sitting outside the van having an afternoon coffee before we headed down to the beach to see if there was going to be a sunset. They were particularly cheeky, with the male actually sitting on my boot for a short moment while he did his little dance and sang his little song. The sunset got going in dirty orange again, and it actually looked like it was going to fade away to nothing. At some stage it dulled off a little bit and then kicked right into a super burner. It burnt on for quite a long time. Even after we'd packed up and headed back to the van, the colours continued to be in the sky for quite some time. A total and absolute cracker of a sunset. Saturday night, 19th August 2023. Rip tear. Bit of a bakery update. Only visited 2 for the week. St Helens and St Mary's. St Helens wins that hands down. St Mary's was a little disappointing to be honest. The bread from that St Helens bakery is really going to take some beating. So heading into the next round, we have Deepwater Bakery, Deepwater, New South Wales, and St Helens Bakery, St Helens, Tasmania. So that's it for here. The next morning, Sunday the 20th, we would be off to Carles Bay via Bicheno and other such small ports for a 3-night stay. That would encompass a Pennicott Wilderness Journeys trip out to Wineglass Bay. I think it was on day 2 or day 3, but it all happens anyway. So stay tuned. There's a couple of things to get through before we actually go on the big Pennicott catamaran. So keep checking back for updates from the caravan of no regrets.